This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Find door in my side door. Now they're trying to break in my back door.
Okay, stay on with me. I've already got off the started. Do not hang up, okay?
Alright, I have a gun in my hand. I'm terrified.
Okay. I've got officers already on the way. I'm going to keep you on the phone until the officers get there, okay?
Okay.
They're trying the back gate now?
I think they're in the back now.
What up, this is Channel Guns, coming to another gun video. Appreciate you watching, like, share, and subscribe. So I want to appreciate all my subscribers. I want to appreciate everything that y'all do for the 2A community. Appreciate the ones that getting on board over here, DC Channel Guns. Appreciate the ones subscribing. I appreciate the ones who, liking what I'm saying and stuff. Appreciate the ones who had the same energy that I have. That is to preserve the Second Amendment for future generations. And so that is the goal over here. That is the ultimate prize over here, people. There is no other prize, no fame, no glory whatsoever over here. And so with that said, now for the last few months, we've been seeing headlines and stuff. Firearms has been selling out of gun shops like hotcakes. I'm talking about, we have been through some very troubled times and stuff now. And, there's a lot of people who's coming into the 2A community. We have done a lot of background checks, and we're still creating record-breaking numbers and stuff. I'm talking about, with this huge, rush for personal protection. Now, the reason why you have firearms selling like it is because people, fear for their safety. I'm talking about, fear sells, people. And, that is a great reason why you should be out buying firearms. And, looking through a lot of research and everything, we had a lot of women that come out and buy, bought firearms and stuff like that. I'm talking about, we are really selling a lot of firearms to, a lot of women and stuff. You have a lot of single women who, they feel their personal protection. A lot of you had commented, said that, you're pretty much in areas where, a lot of people is afraid to even come out of the house. I'm talking about, I had one person said that, they were afraid to even come out to the mailbox in the area that they're in. I'm talking about, we know a lot of these cities, we just keep seeing headlines after headlines, the protests that's getting out of hand, clashing with police and stuff like that. And when you're in areas like that, I'm talking about, it creates that, that environment, people start to be afraid. And, a lot of people are pretty much, getting a gun because, what we see in the headlines is pretty much criminals out running around and doing all this kind of stuff. And when it comes to the homeowner, you should protect yourself. I'm talking about, that is the main reason, one of the reasons that, you have the Second Amendment place. Pretty much the right to bear arm. I'm talking about, everybody should have the right to bear arm and stuff. A lot of the laws in this country is infringing on your Second Amendment. And I feel like nothing should be in the way of you defending yourself. Because, in history, people, for hundreds and hundreds of years, I'm talking about, people had created some type of weapon to defend themselves, whether to hunt or, defend their, their land, property, or whatever the case may be. I'm talking about, this is something that has been happening, when it comes to people for a long time. So, right now, a lot of people, you can't depend on the police people. I'm talking about, you see the stuff that they're going through. And, one thing that I have been looking at that, the headlines don't really focus on, it is that, the main reason for the police department is to protect and serve. Now, I'm talking about, you have the cities and stuff that's saying defund the police. How can they protect and serve if you're taking away the funding? I'm talking about you're creating officers. You got officers who are retiring, who done well past their service time or whatever. They're retiring and stuff. And, you're not really encouraging new officers to come in. I'm talking about you're depleting pretty much a lot of the police departments across the country and everything. And, the criminals are there looking and they're watching. They're seeing all this stuff. Like I said before, I'm talking about you just open a can of worms when it comes to the criminal element and stuff in this country. That's what you're seeing. You're seeing the breakdown. You're seeing the politicians come out and disrespect the police and everything. There's a process that we can do to pretty much, penalize police officers who gets out of hand, who is doing stuff and everything. But we shouldn't penalize all the police officers, people. I'm talking about, in the event that something happened, someone called the police. But, if you're calling the police, someone's already a victim. So you have somebody's coming. But the problem is now, I'm talking about, with them being stretched, with this virus and everything, you know, people fear that, you know, the police might not even come. Or, you know, they're fearing that, you know, for the time that they get there, because of the response calls, they're being, you know, pretty much, you know, stretched out. I'm talking about, it's something to think about, people. It's something to think about. You know, I'm seeing articles that you have people right now are hiring a personal security. Yeah, I'm talking about they paying money for security teams to guard their homes and stuff like that. The rich and stuff like that. So I'm talking about, this is the stuff that is going on. You know, you have people fleeing areas but hiring security teams and everything to guard their property and everything. So I'm talking about, you know, we have reached some, you know, a monumental time right now when it comes to, you know, personal protection in this country. And so, you know, with people going out and getting firearms and everything, that is a good thing, because, you know, you can't bring a knife to a gunfight. I'm talking about, you just can't. And, you know, with some of the robberies and stuff, robberies is up, home invasions is up, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, you got to protect yourself, people. I'm talking about, you have a lot of security cameras and stuff. They're up in sales. I'm talking about, a lot of people don't talk about that. Security systems are talking about a skyrocket. People purchase security systems, cameras and stuff like that. So that has been selling. That's been selling just as well as ammunition and firearms and everything. Everything that I had looked at that has been selling people has been security stuff, because people fear their personal protection. And so, you know, that is one of the reasons why you have firearms selling like it is. I'm talking about, you know, it's just not people just, you know, just going buying guns because they want to buy them. They buy them for a reason. You know, that is an investment. Gun is an investment for to protect your life. So, you know, with that said, people, you know, we're going to see how this thing play out and everything. But, you know, you have to do what you have to do, people. Your life is very important. So, you know, like I said, in an event that you need to protect yourself, right now, money should be an object. I'm talking about, it should be an object for ammunition. I know we can make the case when it comes to ammunition and firearms and stuff like that, it's very expensive. But at the end of the day, your life is more valuable than money. It's more valuable than your personal, your property, your home and stuff. Your life is more valuable than anything. So you have to do what you have to do to protect that and everything. So appreciate the ones been commenting, leaving and stuff, and what's going on in the area and stuff like that. Protect yourself, people, and everything, because you got to think about it. Your politicians, our tax dollars are protecting them. They have security. All your politicians, they're being secure and stuff, because we pay for that. And unfortunately, 90% of Americans, we have to do that on our own. That is our responsibility to protect ourselves and our family. So, you know, when you're out in public, guess what? It's your responsibility to protect yourself, to watch out for yourself, your family and stuff like that. Watch out for your home, your property and all this kind of stuff. So you got to do what you got to do. So with that said, this is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one. This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.